Rule number 1 when it comes to Muay Thai is making sure that you are oiled and massaged before the fight.
Before I started doing or learning about Muay Thai, I always thought that was very strange. But
to be shiny?
Yeah, very. But these guys get kicked and elbowed, like they are sore, so they need that nam nam nui. Two men are kind of filling each other out. Jared with the 1-2.
I think Jared might have actually taken the L on that one, so that he didn't get that right hand.
Oh yes, yes.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen him at this weight. He looks really, really small at this weight. The last time that I actually saw him fight, he was in the 140s.
Jared or
no, Rudy.
Rudy, okay. Jared is a heck of a boxer, and his Muay Thai is very slick.
Big tape upstairs. Big defense. Big defense. Both fighters have come out looking for a big stepping knee there.
Sweep. Nice.
Looking for power there. We're looking for finesse when we look at these sweeps. We want to see the fighter get unbalanced. Rudy's looking down. I think
it's slippery.
Big left hand lands, but counter to that inside leg kick.
I like what Jared's doing. He's throwing a lot of combinations, something we haven't seen today. Nice check by Rudy. Nice catch.
Beautiful counter. Beautiful teeth comes right back.
I like these technical guys.
You know, the one thing that's hard to tell when a fighter is fighting and they're slipping all over the ring is whether or not their feet are absolutely dry.
Right.
You know, a lot of times their body is oiled up well.
Nice sweep. Nice catch and sweep by Jared.
But the pads of their feet are actually dry.
Absolutely.
Held up by the rope on that last sweep. Held up by the rope on that last sweep. Very, very good round for Jared.
Tipton definitely got the best of that round. 3 or 4 sweeps. Nice combination with the punches. But I will give Felix the fact that he's throwing a lot more power. I don't know if he's going to continue to throw those kicks because most of them are getting caught by Jared.
Just like I was talking about it just a second ago, now you just see his trainers wet down his feet. Make sure that he's got a great grip on this. The canvas sometimes, you know, when it's covered, when it's not a plastic or a vinyl, it gets very, very slippery.
Absolutely.
It's almost like a suede material. Your feet are dry, you just slide all around it.
And if you wet your feet, it actually makes you
have a lot more grip on the material.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what happens now that those feet have been wet down a little bit. See whether or not he can hold his balance up. But a lot of those kicks were getting caught.
And it wasn't the slipperiness of the
right, absolutely not. It was the skill of Mr. Tipton there.
Absolutely. Tipton just winked at me. I don't know how to take that.
Throwing the left leg to try to nullify that right arm. And there's a catch again.
Felix has to stay away from the body kick. He's going to continue to get swept. And when you get swept in more, nice.
Still shows power, even though the technique doesn't land the way that he wanted it to. Still pushes Felix all the way across the ring. Here's what we're looking at. We just saw a big throw there, but you saw how the throw was set up by basically dropping his body weight down towards the floor. Big knee, I told you, here's that flying knee. He dropped his body weight down towards the floor and basically picked up the fighter in order to get him to turn over.
Felix is, he's getting the legs to Jared very quickly, but he's not getting him back down to the ground very quickly.
Absolutely.
And that's why Jared's catching all of them, and it's a nice combination by Jared.
Big uppercut, left hand.
Oh, nice Superman from Felix.
Inside leg kick.
Jared is actually really impressing me. Might take him on a long walk in the park. Nice nice combinations.
You're going to see a lot of complaining in a second when you see if Jared goes to attempt to throw again and he picks him up. You're going to see a lot of complaining from his corner that he's not following traditional Muay Thai. It's more of a grappler's hold where he's using power in order. Big left hand to the body, big teep,
and a nice right.
The one thing about getting teeped in the face that Jared is doing really well, as that foot is coming up, he's leaning, he's following and he's leaning back on it.
Absolutely.
And not taking the full brunt of it. When you see a head and a body go back at the same time versus just a head and a neck go back.
Both fighters very technical. That round was a little closer to judge. How would you call it? That's what I do when I don't know. So I want to make you look foolish.
In that exchange, I'm gonna say this: the inside leg kick is really what's giving me more points on Jared's side.
Okay.
He lands it at will, and he throws it at any point in the exchange, which basically are just points just landing with no answer back coming from Felix.
Okay, so
the one thing I can say is that those high head kicks and teeps,
they're definitely touching Jared.
Yeah.
Jared's bouncing out of that corner. I always judge who gets out of that corner first.
Yeah.
And Jared's bouncing out of that corner, and Felix is trying to get those extra seconds.
Both fighters still looking fresh, though.
Very.
Little razzle-dazzle from Felix.
There's coming. Nice inside leg kick.
Nice. Rudy looking for the elbow. Gets tagged. Continues to throw even though the leg is caught so that he can get himself out of that position. Big body kick.
Nice.
But followed by a hook. Here we go. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
I don't know why they're complaining about that. It's a sweep. What Jared needs to do is throw his hip into it so it feels more sweepish.
Actually, that's a very good point.
So it's not just a wrestling move.
Right.
If he throws his...
He's got to turn his body.
Absolutely.
If he can get his belly button. I don't know if that was I think that was a slip. Can't really tell.
He pushed him and he fell. So
big body kick. Rudy looking for a big knee.
That's all he has to do right there. If he turns his hip.
All he has to do is open that base, make his upper body heavier. Body kick lands as the right comes in.
Nice teep and jab from each fighter.
Skipping teep. Big sweep. Head, back, and neck of Rudy Felix hits the ground. Very well timed.
That might have just won Jared the round. Nice combo.
Cut kick to the back leg. Comes right back with the lead leg hand combination. Nice teep to get himself out of trouble.
Nice. Again.
He went to throw that cut kick on the inside leg and just barely got tapped by that lead leg. Round kick by Rudy. He's got to get out of that corner. That corner is slippery. There's water. Referee telling them that they got water in that corner and they need to wipe it out.
That was from this fight and the fight before.
Absolutely. Both fighters exchanging kicks right at the bell.
Absolutely.
Showing respect by walking away, making sure no other punches were thrown.
Both fighters still looking pretty fresh.
One more time, AMTL, call 703, bail out. That's 703-224-5688. Angel bail bond.
I love the green card girl.
You're always treated like family. So if the devil made you do it, call an angel to help you through. Angel's bail bond.
Angel's bells bond, people. Are we advocating that people are we advocating that people get in a little trouble?
I'm just saying it's fighting, so
If we get into a fight outside,
well, all I'm gonna say
Angel's got it.
okay, well let me just say this, because anytime that a fighter gets into a fight outside, I'm gonna say this: a true fighter didn't start it.
right?
If you're a real fighter,
You didn't start.
you didn't start it.
Yeah. So
You might have ended it.
that's usually gonna happen.
So you
Our guys are out out for the 4th round.
Comes right back in, put the combinations together.
Same combination.
Looking for the lead leg, big catch. Big catch with the hook. Right hand.
He's got to get those legs back after he throws.
Looking for it, ends up. Gets his body back up. Oh, almost took a knee. He almost took a knee while he was down on that knee, trying to gain his balance.
Jared just looks a little bit more crisper. Just looks like he's a little bit more sure what
he's aggressive. He's aggressive. And he just keeps coming forward.
There's no quitting him.
Ref is going to break him here. Felix holding on to the ropes.
Again, both of these guys are like 106 pounds. Actually, they're 120 pounds. So they have cardio for days.
They do have cardio for days. Not only do they have cardio for days, but they're going to keep pushing the pace.
Absolutely.
There's no stopping.
We saw our last 2 fighters.
Big sweep again. Jared's just got he's just got his kid's time. He's just got his timing.
Jared is definitely throwing a little swag after every sweep.
Just to let everybody know, hey,
a little fist bump.
Boom again. You know, the funny thing about that sweep is he actually looked off on the sweep.
Absolutely.
He swept him and then was looking at the audience like, he's about to go down.
He's going to go down. Then he did, and like he is again.
That would have been a beautiful round kick if he had only thrown it. Boom, boom, there it is again. Pumping the fist every time.
Jared is definitely getting off. At this point, Jared's almost doing whatever he wants, at least with the sweeps.
When you say cardio for days, here he goes.
Yeah, he's just throwing them. Rudy should look for the sweep.
Referee is going to stop him every time now that he gets ready to drop that butt down to the floor to pick him up for that sweep.
Nice round. Felix has to get his legs back down. It's a lot of water going on in that corner. 3 or 4 slips have happened. They're going to have to clear that up before the next fight. I'd hate to see somebody get hurt.
The problem is that he's actually pouring the water on his feet.
Absolutely.
You know?
So he doesn't slip. But then again, someone needs to tell them not that his feet are slippery, is that he's leaving his leg out to get caught. And then
every single time. You've got to return that leg as fast as it touches.
Absolutely. Again, same combo Jared is starting off with every single time. That straight hook kick.
I think his corner might have told him that he was behind. He's trying to pick up the pace.
Oh, nice hook by Jared. Felix was
beautiful. Great timing, great movement. On that step back fadeaway, you see that head just move out of the way as that round kick comes up top.
Referee breaks him up. Nice hook by Jared.
You know, you mentioned the fact that he was
by Felix.
Oh, that was a beautiful lead that landed. It was solid. And Jared looks at him and smiles. Says, okay.
I love these little guys. Either they could take a hell of a punch or they have no power.
I'm going to go ahead and say they can take a hell of a punch. I'm pretty sure I don't want to get hit by either one of them, to be honest with you.
I feel like most of the fighters are going to want to kill me after this anyway.
They know who you are.
They do.
They know where to come find you.
They know where I train.
They know where to come find you.
Almost hit him with the knee.
You know, one of the things you were talking about earlier, you're talking about Tipton's boxing, and what you can see is, I think that he's actually frustrating Felix a little bit because his head movement and his shoulder movement is so good. Every time that, Felix tries to put combinations together, he can't find his head.
And it's hard. And Felix is chasing that canvas a lot. I thought he was winning this round.
Having to use the ropes in order to push himself out back into the fray.
At this point, Felix is almost conceding the sweep every time he hits. Great fight, great technical fight. Gonna send you over to our ring announcer to announce the official winner. Jared Tipton, Felix. I would have said Felix's last name, but they took the cheat sheet from me, so Felix, you're just gonna be Felix right now. Stop flirting with me. Got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for that fight.
That was a great fight. Great display of Muay Thai. Lots of sweeps, lots of flying and techniques. Great boxing. Another fight that was first price submission.
By unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, we have Jared Tipton. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my mistake. It is my mistake. I'm so very sorry. Here on the corner, 2 circles. The fighter who won this fight, 48 to 50, 49 to 48, and 50 to 49. In the red corner, Mr. Rudy Felix.
Wow. I completely disagree with that decision. There's no way Jared lost that fight. There's no way Jared lost that fight. If you hear the fans right now, the fans completely disagree. Jared absolutely won that fight. There's absolutely no way Jared lost that fight. That is ridiculous.